Alright then, hello, hello, hello. Can you all see the screen? Can you all hear me? Let's try this out. Yeah, it looks alright. Otherwise, let me check the sound. Game might be a little loud. Game capture, just turn it down a tad. Alright then. No echo? Okay, we should be good now. Oh, thank God. Another thing. A or X is now the select button instead of circle like an insane person. Oh, I feel so good. Oh. Just switch to another tab. Oh, hang on, am I gonna have to... hold on, let me adjust my visuals. It's when you play these old games you appreciate the little things. Oh, the screen looks a bit small. Oh. Yeah, let me adjust that. Wait, this is also a Steam port and not the emulator? You sure this port will fare better? I think so. This is from the Metal Gear Solid Remaster collection. Whereas the GOG port that I got, that's like an emulator of the original PlayStation 1 game, and it did not translate well. But this is like an officially made by Konami thing. So we'll see how it fares better. We got widescreen, which is great. I might have to adjust the size of myself in the chat, but let's see. Yeah. Let's watch this intro. We got Snake, we got written by Hideo Kojima, we've got that lady, we got another Snake, not a person, but a creature. We got that guy. You got that army man. That army man's my role model. I look to be like him. Oh, apparently this song, like some Russian composer, claims that this theme that you're listening to right now is apparently ripped off from a piece that he did. And he's sued, and that's the reason why you don't hear it ever again from Metal Gear Solid 4 onwards. I mean, it's like a drink every time you see Hideo Kojima. It sounds very similar to one of old Soviet movies I remember watching. Well, apparently he's he's still alive, so he must be a young composer. Okay, let's get into it. Snake Tales, is that like the backstory? No, we don't need that, we just finished the last game. Tanker plants. Tanker plants. Tanker plants, sure. Normal, yeah. Radar type. Hold on. Radar in Sons of Liberty does not appear during intrusion view. Radar in Sons of Liberty appears even during intrusion view. No radar. Okay, yeah, that sounds more cinematic. Go for the second one.
The Hudson River, 2 years ago. We had classified intelligence that a new type of metal gear was scheduled for transport. The whole thing stank, but our noses had been out in the cold too long.
We have rain. This was quite impressive back in... It's still kind of impressive, these rain effects. This reminds me a lot of Yakuza 1, this lighting. We got 60 FPS. Was the first game in 60 FPS? I don't think it was. Main programmer. I don't think you'd get those kinds of titles anymore, because of how many programmers are required to do just one thing in video games nowadays. I don't think it matters that much for the first one, especially where it has a choppier animation style and by design, I suppose. The FPS, I mean, yeah. We're dealing with much more cinematic stuff now. We got polygons, baby. I would love to be a lot more expressive in my streams, but it's just that I live in a flat. I've got neighbors above me, below me, left and right of me, so I can't be going too crazy of shouting. I can't believe that Snake's booty is more than one polygon. Oh wait, you're in a flat now? I thought you lived in a house, pardon if I'm mistaken. No, I've lived in a flat for 2 years now? Something like that, 2.5 years maybe. What was Kojima's name again? Drink.
This is Snake. Do you read me, Otacon?
Loud and clear, Snake.
Kept you waiting, huh? I'm at the sneak point.
Everything
Oh, I
going
can play
okay?
it around with the radar.
Stealth
Yeah.
almost busted. Landing impact.
We must have overused it. Sorry, but you're gonna have to deal with it. You're not in the military anymore.
Right. I didn't plan on relying on this gadget anyway.
The private sector's not so bad, is it? Privacy guaranteed.
I'm happy as long as no one gives me any more unwanted gifts.
You mean that thing with Naomi?
No way. And I can't say I miss the chattering nanny.
Doing
Mailing's not so
something that
bad.
doesn't like.
That
No
reminds
way.
me, I have to get in touch with her again about that
No
new
way.
native flashware.
Oops. Oh. Oh. Well, okay.
The mission objective is to make visual confirmation of the new Metal Gear being transported by that tanker and bring back photographic evidence. But I want you first to go up to the top level of the infrastructure, to the bridge. We need to find out where the tanker is headed.
A little reconnaissance, huh?
There's too much we don't know about this new prototype. Capabilities, deployment method. We don't even know how close it is to completion. If we know where the testing arena is, I can start to draw some reasonable conclusions.
All right. I'll head to the bridge ASAP.
Try to avoid confrontations. Our goal is to collect evidence on Metal Gear development and expose it to the world. It would be best if you could get out of there without alerting anyone.
Don't worry. I know the drill. We're not terrorists.
Very good. Don't you forget that you're part of Philanthropy now, an anti-Metal Gear organization and officially recognized by the UN.
Recognized, but still fringe, Otacon.
All right, let's look at your gear. Your weapon is a tranquilizer gun converted from a Beretta M92F.
M9.
It's a little hard to work with because you have to reload after each shot since the slide locks.
Better than scavenging at the mission site. Good suppressor, too.
The chemical stun will take effect in a few seconds and last for hours. You can take down an elephant with that thing. Check out the laser sighting, too. The effects of the anesthetic round will vary depending on what part of the body is hit. We're talking about a difference of tens of seconds between hitting limbs,
Oh yeah, I
chest,
remember
and
like
head.
aiming. The
As for the
controls for
equipment-
aiming
Hey,
around corners
Snake,
and this is like
cigarettes?
insane.
What's wrong with you?
It's kind of a lucky charm.
You haven't read the Surgeon General's warning, have you? Here's the digital camera. Works almost the same way as your old one.
They don't look armed.
Hey, Earth to Snake. These are nice, upstanding Marines, not terrorists. Don't get caught. You're in stealth mode here.
Sure, and if it comes to that, a little beauty sleep never hurt anyone. By the way, Otacon, are you sure of this intelligence?
Absolutely. Hacked it out of the Pentagon's classified files myself.
No traces?
Oh, please. I'm too good for that.
But this might be a trap. Remember, there's a price on our heads.
You're just being paranoid.
I hope so. Those men, you wouldn't think they were anything but civilians from here.
With all the ships passing on the river and in the harbor, putting uniformed Marines on the deck would be a bad idea. People can get a clear view of the water from Riverside, too.
The water line is too high. According to the navigational plans, this ship should have discharged its cargo upriver.
It's in there, no doubt about it.
The military trains you to watch for threats from the stern on a boat. That's SOP for counter-terror ops, too. Security should be tighter.
You worry too much.
Where's the target?
Satellite surveillance is a major
This is
international
very, like,
pastime these days. I'd say
Episode
the cargo
3
hold.
Star
Safety below
Wars
the
kind
deck.
of
Do you see
dialogue.
the entrance to the holds?
Looks like there are a few entryways into the crew quarters.
Where they're like giving exposition and going like, ah,
The chopper.
you worry too much, you know?
Looks like we're not the only ones after Metal Gear tonight.
Is that a chopper I just heard?
Affirmative. Probably another cavalry. It's their game. Hijack?
They're probably targeting the ship's controls.
Otacon. How many men do you need to take over a tanker of this size?
The ship is run by a computer, so I'd say about 18 people.
AKS 74U. Russians?
You sure?
He's just
No
got a
Marine
buzz
barber
cut so
touched that head
he assumes
there.
Russian. Oh, and he's got that. All
I'm
right.
transmitting a photo. Let's get an ID on him ASAP.
I'm on it.
Looks like the tanker's theirs now. KA-60 Kasatka.
Kasatka? Kamov chopper, right? Killer whale.
We need to get a fix on who they are.
Judging by their transport, aren't they some kind of military commandos?
Not necessarily. It could be the KA-62, the civil model.
Look, Snake, all we need is the photographic evidence of Metal Gear. As long as we have those, we can put it online and blow the whole thing wide open. So no pyrotechnics, okay?
All right. I'll do my best.
This isn't like Shadow Moses. Reach me if anything happens. The frequency's 141.12.
How can I check in and save my progress?
I'll do it. There's a frequency set aside for it. 140.96. Sorry, but no Mei Ling this time. Call me on the codec when you want to save.
Got it.
No
I'll be
babes.
waiting just past the Verrazano Bridge. You need to be off that ship by then.
I'll be in touch.
Okay, let's see. Okay, so I can use the D-pad if I want to be insane, but huzzah! I can now use an analog stick. Yay! The camera stays locked in. So it's... okay, that's fire. How do I... I don't want to fire. Okay, hopefully I can do that. Yeah. Punch. That still works the same. Alright then, let's hit. Whoops. How do I get over there? Now, if I recall, you can hold people hostage in this game.
Freeze.
And, shoot him in the head. Yeah, there we go. Can I pick up his body? Yeah, if I unput. Oh, an item. Nice.
Snake, go through that door into the ship's interior.
No,
Push
wait.
the action button down in front of the door and wait until the door opens before letting go. If you need to open the door faster, hit the action button repeatedly while you turn the handle. Make sure you keep doing it until the door's open.
Oh, it feels so nice being able to use an analog stick now. I'm sorry I keep on gushing over that, but let me. Oh. Oh, they're above me. Right.
Freeze.
More!
Usually I'm going to be exploring away here. Might not be the most thrilling gameplay, but I want to do it. Seems right.
Who is that? It's the enemy. I need help.
Flip. Flip. Oh no. You got it. Stops blood loss from bleeding. So it's muscle relaxant. Gonna give me the ration, yeah. Is there a way of like hopping over some things? Ledges and like.
There's somebody there.
Okay, can I get down? Can I run? Is there items over there? I'm so sorry for all of you who are not going to experience my worst gameplay habits of like I need to explore everything.
Who is that? It's the enemy.
Okay, go around here. Right. Okay, I think I've got everything up here. Now I'll stop knocking about and actually go through the door. Nice. Oh, wait a minute. I think if you, is this right? I don't know.
This reminds me of when we first met.
I was the one inside the locker that time. We're equal now, huh?
Not unless I wet my pants.
That's a low blow, Snake. You can also hide enemies you've knocked out in the locker. Just open the locker, then drag the body to the...
I thought there was a way, like, if I call Otacon while I'm looking at this, Snake's like gooning. Pretty sure.
You can also hide
No,
enemies you...
okay.
If you open the locker,
No gooning this time. Oh, that's cool. The map even changes a little.
Freeze.
Are you going to shoot me?
Nice. There's gotta be a way to shoot that without actually firing a bullet. Well, yeah, if you can get an enemy, you can like interrogate them now, or like. That is so good that we can now collect rations, farm rations off of enemies. That alone might be worth just like taking out all of them. Got an achievement. Where are we headed? We'll check that other door. I like that I can properly see my bandana now, and it's not just a band over my head. Let's see. Anything Otacon's got to say about that?
Snake, that door is probably busted. Try the other ones.
Want to save you?
You want to save, Snake?
Because I find that, like, when it comes to codec calls and things like that, I wasn't doing them enough justice in the first game, so I think these are the kind of things that, like, you get out what you put in.
Snake, you of course know the saying, one for all for one?
What is this all of a sudden?
Oh, I figured you'd need a lot of motivation, so I came prepared. It's from the Three Musketeers. The book, not the candy bar. Anyway, it means that if you go up against everyone by yourself, they'll gang up on you too, I think. Since you're on your own on that ship, you need to take this to heart and avoid confrontations. How was that? Just like the old days, huh?
Almost reminds me of Mei Ling, but you sure you got it right?
Of course. And I'll teach you a lot more of these, you can count on it.
Great.
I like how Snake genuinely seems to like these little bits of trivia then. It's a good bit of characterization. I don't know what people are on about whenever they say that Solid Snake doesn't have that much characterization. Okay.
Time to save?
Hope so.
Oh, you're not gonna save. Well, okay.
Snake, those pipes you see along the wall and ceiling are steam conduits. They're thin enough to penetrate with gunfire. Don't touch the steam. One of those blasts from the hole will burn your skin off. You may be able to use it as a trap of some sort, though.
Alright. I'm supposed to go that way, clearly. But I want to see what's downstairs first. My goal is to go up, so I want to explore and explore all the way down. Stun grenade.
Raven.
Best boss. No. That's cute. Yeah, I know there's this huge step up from secrets. Oh, come on. How do I get things that... How do I get things that are up there? Can I just shoot it up? Oh, triangle. Okay. Yeah, you can see first. Oh. Oh, if I unequip my gun, I might do it.
Freeze. More.
He's still leaving little bullets. That's nice. Well, I probably had an item. Oh, well. Let's see. Upstairs. And 9 bullets. Those shadows like work in this spot. use the stun grenade. Maybe. Point work out. Oh, I might be boned. I think I may have screwed this up. If I can get under that grating. Maybe.
Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood. Assigning all personnel to the starboard entrance to the engine room.
Alright, just chill out here until things come back to normal. I do have some things that I'd like to do today. I plan on going visiting my nephew, my actual nephew, and maybe my grandmother later on for dinner. Should be fun. You know what, I'm not quite that energized today, so just wrap it up here and then I'll head off. But I'll try and stream more often. Won't be another 5-day wedding charade back to back. Should be able to do more. Got him. Nice. They can very easily pinch you with rations in this. That shrink might be a little overpowered, depending on how you use it. Let's see. What is something good up here? Unless I'm supposed to come down here later. It's above the ground. Close. Right. Do I need a key card? Right. Do that. Uh-oh.
Repair of the entranceway to the engine room on the port side is complete. We'll return to position following patrol of the small room on the port side.
Okay, good. There's something about it.
See those lockers? That's a good place to hide yourself if you're...
Oh, that's weird.
Snake, wait! Don't move!
What?
Look at the walls on both sides of the hall.
I see something. Infrared sensors?
Right, and they're linked to...
Let me guess. Semtex.
Exactly. Plastic explosives. If you trip the sensors...
I'll be sleeping with the fishes, along with this entire ship.
That sounds about right.
I'm not in the mood to go sleep with the fishes, but there are too many sensors. Looks like I'll have to find another way.
No need to worry. There's a way through. Take a close look. Do you see the thing with blinking green lights right next to the explosives? That's the control unit for the sensors. Destroy that, and the sensors stop functioning. You can't get in close enough to touch it, so you'll have to shoot it out. But your M9's knockout rounds won't work. Find a gun somewhere.
Alright. So we get the USP. That's where that comes in. Alright. Get it up, pick him up. There we go. Ooh. Alright, this soldier stinks. Put him out of his misery. But he's got ration. Alright. Nice. Alright, is this taking me back to that other room? But on the other side. Oh, I got flies following me about. Yeah, it's the other side. Was he gonna be able to smell me or something like that? Nice, okay. Rations were impossible to find in the first game, now they're running everywhere. But yeah, each of these have physics. These are incredibly in-depth physics. Yeah, that's mad. You got any commentary?
What you're wielding right now is a converted Beretta M92F, designed to fire tranquilizer rounds. A direct hit will knock the target unconscious. Think of those rounds as tiny syringes. The impact of the round causes the mixing of two chemicals in the shell. The resulting gas compresses a tiny piston and injects the tranquilizer in the bullet's tip into the target's skin. The tranquilizer's effects are felt at different times depending on where the bullet lands. A head or heart shot will take effect immediately, but a round that hits somewhere like feet or hands will take a while. Use the first-person view attack for maximum accuracy. The gun is fitted with a suppressor, so there's no need to worry about alerting the enemy with the noise. But since it is a tranquilizer gun, the M9 has its limitations. All it can do is knock the enemy unconscious. Keep that in mind.
Alright. Up we go. That should be good enough to call it there. We'll just save and try out another time.
Oh,
Alright
you
then.
need to save? Just a second. Okay, there's a saying that goes, even a bird on high dies a glutton's death, as do the fish of the deeps. The lesson is, don't be greedy. The fish that belonged to a family called the Deeps died from overfeeding, and so did a bird that got high on something, probably fermented fruit.
Okay, if you say so.
I do, Snake. Don't take unnecessary risks just because you're greedy for more items. Remember the Deep family's fish.
Alright then, with those Otacons words of wisdom, I'll also give you some words of wisdom from the good book. Let's see. Proverbs 24. Seek not to be like the evil man, neither desire to be with them, because their mind studieth robberies, and their lips speak deceits. By wisdom the house shall be built, and by prudence it shall be strengthened. Alright then, well, I hope you're all having a good day, and if you're not having a good day, I hope your day gets better, because you lot deserve it. And I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.